All right. All right. Thank you, Heavenly Father, Earthly Mother, for giving me the opportunity to be a light. Another day to try and be a light while I'm in this reality. See, when you blow the shofar, I think I just learned something. You have to blow it and keep your lip up towards the top lip. I think I finally found the key to blowing the shofar. You got to take your lip or your tongue, and you gotta keep it up towards the the top of your gums, the top of your gum, and then you got to blow and not let any air out of the sides of your mouth, and then you can blow the shofar. All right. So anyway, thank you for joining me. My name is Jaquab Ben Israel, and I want to give thanks to the Heavenly Father, Earthly Mother, because they give me an opportunity to be a light while I'm in this reality. This is a chance where I try to just find like-minded brethren who believe in the Creator, want to do His will, and can receive the information that's coming out in the present, in the uh, in the present reality, which is a lot, really, really a lot. This channel is for you. I want to make this an interactive channel where you can just come in, you can talk about anything, just about anything. If you need to, you need an audience, you have something you're struggling with, something that you want to get off your chest, and you need some spiritual brethren to talk to about whatever, then I'm trying to use this channel in that way. I want it to be outward focused. I want it to be highly interactive where if I'm talking about something, brethren can come in. You can come in and you can give your point of view or how you see things. It don't mean that we have to agree, but as long as brethren, they come in, you're respectful of one another, you realize that you can treat brethren with respect and decorum and with patience, then this is a room for you. I don't claim to know everything. I just want brethren to come together and talk to one another. We happen to be I am trying to get together, bring together brethren who are faithists. They're called faithists in a book called the OAHSPE Bible. And my dream is just simply, brethren, come in and, just talk to one another. Talk about what you think something means that I might share or somebody else may share. I want to use this channel as a platform for other brethren. They can come and if they want to give a word, you're welcome. Because I think that's really what the kingdom of God is. It's not really a bunch of I think it's about really fellowship. From what I understand, there are spirits in the spiritual realm. There are people who fellowship with one another according to wherever they are in the spirit. And it seems to me that the Creator, He, above all things, He just wants you to look at each other like you're a big family, that we all came from Him, and He wants us to get along. He wants us to talk to one another. And so that's what I try to use my channel as, for you to come in, ask questions, talk, have conversation. Truly, that's what I want my channel to be. I'm not trying to be a big shot, big movie star, make a lot of money, a billion views. I'm not that type of brother. I realize that when you serve the Creator, if you try, sincerity and truth don't mean that you know everything, then you home free, man. You are really home free. I remember growing up, how people, they always talk to you about try, at least try. And so, I mean, motivational speakers, try. At least, don't be afraid of that girl. At least try to talk to her, and messages like that. And I think the Creator, He's the same way. If you want to draw near, you want to do what is right, He done made it simple enough. At least try, and then he'll take it from there. I know I do a lot of things wrong, but man, I know one thing that, what was the old saying? When you lead with your heart, man, when you lead with your heart, lead with your heart. When it comes to the Creator, lead with your heart, man, and He'll take it from there. You lead with your heart, man, and He'll take it from there. And so I have a room. Let me make sure I'm sharing and everything is okay, because I'm gonna start doing this, and then somebody's gonna come on and say, "Bro, you're not even broadcasting." All right, so I think I am. So let's go. Now, this is a book right here, the Essene Gospel of Peace, and it talks about the it's called the teachings of the elect, book 4, and part of the book tells you how to give thanks, to fellowship with the angels, to acknowledge the angels for what they do in our reality, to help us to try to give praise and thanks to the Creator. They do things for us, and so it gives us a way to basically just to say thanks. And today would be, let me see, if today's Tuesday, if today is what Tuesday, that would be the Earthly Mother. It seems like I just only been doing Earthly Mother all this week because I'm still trying to figure out the Sabbath, get it right. I'm under the understanding right now that Sunday evening, Monday evening, brother came in, straightened me out about the new moon, first year of the new year. Count from there, you get your weekly Sabbath all year. And from what I was saying, Sunday evening, Monday evening. So let me see, that would make the angel of life. Yeah, because it would be the third rising. You see, 1, 2, no, will be the angel of life. Yeah, angel of life, if I'm not mistaken. You know, when it comes to the angels, just use your own. The only thing that really matters is not really a schedule. It's not really a schedule, man. You know, it's just trying to teach you to acknowledge the spirits that the things that they do in this reality, to help us to walk by faith and not by sight, and to acknowledge them, not to worship, but to acknowledge them. Now, here it says, and on the third rising after Sabbath, say these words. Now, what would it be? Rising on the second. Let me see. Let me get this done once and for all. Sunday evening, Monday evening. That would make Monday the first, and then the second. Okay, yeah. And on the third rising after Sabbath, say these words: Angel of life, enter with strength the limbs of my body. Or I forgot to say this. Let's say these words 3 times together on 3. 3 times together on 3. After I read this. And on the third rising after Sabbath, say these words. We're going to say these words 3 times together on 3. Angel of life, or 1, 2, 3, angel of life, enter with strength the limbs of my body. Again, 1, 2, 3, angel of life, enter with strength the limbs of my body. One more time. 1, 2, 3, angel of life, enter with strength the limbs of my body. And we read, and with these words embrace the tree of life. Even as I embrace this brother oak, and you will feel the power of the angel of life flow into your arms and to your legs and to all parts of your body as the sap flows in the tree in the spring, even as it runs out of the trunk. So will the angel of life flood your body with the power of the earthly mother. Angel of life. All right. And so that will make tonight peace, peace, angel of peace, 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 angel of peace, angel of peace. Where we read, on the third evening after Sabbath, say these words. So we're going to say these words 3 times together on 3. Okay. Begin. 1, 2, 3. Peace, peace, peace. Angel of peace be always everywhere. Again. 1, 2, 3. Peace, peace, peace. Angel of peace, be always everywhere. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Peace, peace, peace. Angel of peace, be always everywhere. Seek the angel of peace and all that lives and all you do and every word you speak. For peace is the key to all knowledge, to all mystery, to all life. Where there is no peace, there does Satan reign, and the sons of darkness covet most of all to steal from the sons of light their peace. Go therefore in this night to the golden stream of light, that is the garment of the angel of peace, and bring back to the morning the peace of God that surpasses understanding, that with this perfect peace you may comfort the hearts of the sons of men. All right, good enough. The angels. Give thanks. Creator gives us angels to guard. He gives us the stars. He gives us the angels of the earth to give us the air, the water, the sun, creative work. So it's good to be thankful. All right, so let me see. Hey, 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 Jamia, 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 Jamia. What are you, a Pisces, Jamia? Time for you to spill the beans. Come on. You're a Pisces, aren't you? And then I got my brother Elijah. So I'm all set. All right. Hope your mom is doing well, brother. Hope your mom is doing well. All right. So let me see, Jimmy. Huh? Are you are you really? I was just that's a trip. Are you really? You're a Pisces? That's a trip, man. That is really a trip, man. It's good to see you. Ain't that something? All right. Pisces, the woman at the end of the rainbow. Man, don't lose them, man. If you get one, a Pisces woman, because they will swim away from you. They'll go down to the bottom of the ocean, and you won't find them no more. They swim away from you, man, and you'll never find them again. You got to watch it with them, man. You get one, you better hold on to them. So now let me see. What am I doing here? Now, I have a ministry. I have a um if I could find it on Facebook, where I just try, you know, to use it as a way to I like to I'd like to just try to use it as a way where I can uh, have fellowship with brethren. I have a food ministry called the Julia and Morlock Food Ministry, where I can be contacted if you know of a brother or sister and they are struggling food insecurity, and especially if they have children. I'm all in, man. I am all in. If you know somebody like that, I'm all in. I will not run, man. I will certainly do something and minister to that situation, and I know the Creator will help me. I know He will help me, man. And then also, I want to turn you on to another place. Say, if you have the same type of inclinations toward those who are less fortunate, then this is another place. And I know that you have places in your city where you live. There's, the scripture says that the poor you'll always have with you, man. You cannot go wrong, man, if you have a desire to do what is right by people who are less fortunate than you. And really, they're angels. You know that? Really, they are angels. And they are opportunities for you to really bless yourself and to try to teach you some empathy, man. Most of us, we don't live around the unfortunate like that. You know, they're out of sight, out of mind. And so that's why we're really hard hearted towards them. We need the creator. He wants us to learn a lesson. You know, one thing, creator can do a lot of things. Well, I was getting ready to say, but he can't work through a hard heart. Well, let me change that. Yeah, he can. You know, he can change it. He does it all the time. You know, I'm an example. I wouldn't be doing this, talking about, you know, the because I didn't care for a long time. You know, I had my own problems, still got them, but the creator, you know, he's what good are you, man, if you hard hearted? Tell me, what good are you, man? Don't nobody want to be around you, you know? You always make people, you always bring them down, you know. You're stuck on yourself, man, you know. You can't get out of yourself. What good are you, man, in the cave? Who wants that? Who wants to be around that? See what I'm saying? So here it is, my room again, the GM Warlock Food Ministry. Now, here's my room. You can click on the link, or you can copy and paste it, put it in the browser to bring you into my room, you know. Now, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to hang out in my room. I'm going to hang out in my room. I posted a whole bunch of good word, man. That's why I named the title of the video, Many Things, Many Things. A whole bunch of good word, man, from the Radiance Anthology book. From the Radiance Anthology book. So I'm just going to hang out in my room today. If you don't want to come to my room, I'll bring the room to you. I'll bring it to you. And it'll bless your soul, because I perceive, from what I understand, this is a compilation of angel inspiration. Compilation of angel inspiration. So let me do the metaphysical meaning. I have a sister. She likes to share the metaphysical meaning of the word. Oh, you know what? I don't have the room. I can't see the room. I can't let me get the room up to where I can greet brother, sister if they come in. I can't see the room. So let me do this first. Okay, all set. All set. All right. So I like to share the metaphysical word. The metaphysical word. I love to share a metaphysical word because it gives you opportunity. If you can receive it. Let me make sure that I'm sharing it. Share the screen. Let's fix this over here so I can make sure. Yeah, okay, I'm all set. All right, so the metaphysical word, it'll help you to identify the way righteous spirits and negative spirits, the way they work. And we're all subject to them, man. You know, I mean, we are certainly subject, man, to all kinds of things. Remember a video I did a couple of days ago called the Earthbound Vortex? I mean, I never knew about that until I did the video where, and I'm sure you brethren, I'm sure you knew that you brethren knew, I'm sure you probably knew about the Earthbound Vortex and how it keep you trapped, man, vibrationally. It keep you in an earthbound frame of mind. But the creator, what he does for you, faith is, you got a way to elevate. You have an upbound vortex that he gives you. And basically what it is, it's like you're at the top of the hill, you take a bowling ball and just roll it. And if it goes, it gathers up steam. If you keep doing spiritual things, you keep thinking spiritually, you keep blessing, and not cursing, if you keep trying, if you esteem your brother better than yourself, all the attributes that it's hard for the world to do, you 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 look at brethren as creations that come from the Creator, treating people with respect, deference, decorum. You, brother, you are home free. Hey, Jamia, that's one thing I envy about Pisces. You usually find them, where you usually find them working at? Because it goes along with their vibration. You know where you usually find them working at? The hospital. The hospital. You find a lot of them working at the hospital, man, because they can get down with people who are afflicted in their reality. They're on that type of level. They can get on that emotional level. People who are who are on the, what's a good word for the afflicted life, people who need care, people who need emotional support. You're likely to find a Pisces there. See, you see how everybody is beautiful. They're brethren with strength and weaknesses. The Creator, He made us have different abilities, and if we use it to minister to our brethren, brother, you are home free. Creator said you don't even have to know nothing about Him. You don't have to know all the knowledge in the world, and you may not even say a word, but you deal with people, you deal with the down and out, you deal with the afflicted people. Creator say you're home free, brother. And do you know that's one of the laws of I think it's the if you want to enter a certain part of the Ethereum realm, it talks about in the OAHSPE dealing with the poor for a year. Dealing with the poor for a year, man. And then after that, you go to the spiritual realm where there's peace and it's happiness forever. Forever. I wonder if that's what many of us are doing already right now. I wonder about spirituality, man. Are we here? Are we here and we are automatically doing the rites and ceremonies? You know what I mean? Like when I was doing the study on the spirit of infatigu, it talked about the Median Faithists. They had certain laws that you had to do in order to be a faithist, if I'm not mistaken. There's rites and ceremonies for faithists, period, that the OAHSPE talks about. And I read them, and it basically seemed to say, the Creator, it seemed like He interested in your attitude. It seemed like He interested in your heart. I was reading in the place where the initiate, he was getting questioned, and it was for him to come into a community or a spiritual realm of the Vedas. And it gave an account, and he was talking to a master, and the master said, he was asking him a bunch of questions to see how he would answer. I think one of the questions was like, one of the questions was real interesting. He said, the master said something like, what did he say? Oh man, I got to paraphrase it. It was something like, be afraid of this or something, and the initiate said, I fear no one, only, or not I fear, but I think the master was, he was testing him. And he said something like, go over there and bow down, And then the initiate said, I bow to no one except the Creator. So basically, it was finding out what was in his heart. And that's what the whole world, I think that's what these Freemasons do. I think, and I heard the other day where really that's our gig. Freemasonry in the sense that we had a secret, a secret order. We had rites and rituals, and that fell into the wrong hands, and it got corrupted. And the result is what you see now. They got these damn secret societies, and in order to join the club, I heard one tenet, one rite, one ceremony. You had to witness somebody dying. You had to witness somebody being put to death. And that guaranteed you was going to keep your mouth shut. See, that's how they do business. Now, righteously, I think that it was to test. Now, I don't know how it works. I mean, I think the Creator, he knows everything, but still he has these rites and ceremonies, the OAHSPE. It talks about it. And it's all to test your heart because there are benefits. You know what I mean? And so just like in this world, the secret societies, you join them, all of a sudden, you got the job, you got the girl, you know, you got the dainties of life. You know what I mean? These secret societies, they love their own. They love their own, man. I mean, Satan, he said, all these things have been given to me. All you got to do is fall down and worship me. I'll give them all to you. And people take that deal every day. And they let you know to your face that, yeah, we get down with the dark side. They tell you to your face, man. They throw up them signs, gang signs. They throw up the third eye. They throw up the triangle. They tell you to your face. It's amazing, man. They're a fellowship of darkness. They pledge their allegiance for the dainties of this life. They get on the dark side. See, that's their way. That's their fellowship. Our fellowship is an open, closed fellowship. Faithist. What we do, the things we believe in, the Creator, nobody really cares about the things. They're not on the same vibration that faithists are on. Faithists simply they simply want to do right, man. And the Creator, he made it easy. He said, all right, do right by your brother. Do right by your brother. Don't think evil of him. Don't do him wrong. Don't be stupid, but deal with brethren according to sincerity and truth. Try to help where you can. It's simple as that, man. And that's the kingdom of God on earth and in the spiritual realm. That's all it is right there. You see? That's all this whole thing is about, man. Ain't nothing hard about it, man. You go as high as the brother was Dave. He was telling me the other day, he shared with me about there's something higher than Nirvana. Nirvana, man. That really threw me for a loop, man. There's like OAHSPE, it talked about these levels above. I got to be wrong about this, man. Nirvana, I always thought, man, that was the ultimate. That was, man, we already headed for bliss, sons and daughters, Oh, there he is right there. He's in the room. Brother David. All right. Oh, man, I got a full house now. As soon as Asenap get here. Daryl Cosman said he's gonna start joining us. See, before long, y'all gonna come in here, and it's gonna be all kinds of brothers and sisters. I ain't gonna even be on the screen. I'm gonna be in the background. I'm gonna be in the background just listening. It's gonna be 100, 200. See, my screen will only take 10 brothers at a time. It'll be 10 brothers. It'll be brethren waiting, to get into the podcast. They're gonna be sharing all kinds. That's where this channel's at. Because we in the situation, don't think that April 8th came and went and wasn't nothing to it. That was a sign. A sign points you to an eventuality. It's like you're on the road. It says next city 15 miles away. Next city 5 miles away. That's what that was all about. And spiritually, it means an increase in our numbers. That's what that sign is. I think that there was Pluto going into Aquarius, and that represented a strong move vibrationally, separation of the Faithists and the Uzians. A separation, man, an increase. Now I could be wrong. Now let me rethink that. Now an increase in the negative and the positive vibration is how I see the time that we're living in right now. And I'm speaking mainly from when Pluto went to Aquarius. That was a really big deal because Pluto, if you know what Pluto represents, it's like it's got a strong vibration on it. And I'm looking outside my window. See, what is she doing near my van? Is she trying to steal it? Is she saying she likes it? Is she saying she wants to meet the owner and get his number? What is she doing? Oh, okay, just looking at it. All right. Yeah, I got a nice van, But Pluto's got a strong vibration on it. And when it mixes with Aquarius, you're talking about a strong, an intense energy that's mating with the vibration that means brotherhood, unity, knowledge. And I know that AI, artificial intelligence, it's going to go through the roof. I know it is. I mean, Aquarius, if you've ever known them people, man, they're incredibly smart, man. They're just on another level, man. Mentally, they really glorify God, man. I mean, it was proven in my channel the other day. The brother, he gave a lesson, and the brother Elijah, he gave a lesson on the agenda of the alphabet people, LGBTQT, and it was beautiful, man. I mean, it was full of overstanding. A brother taught me to say overstanding. Don't say understanding. He said say overstanding. The brother, he did a lesson, man, and I was like, wow, man, I'm never gonna get to that man's level. And it was just so beautiful. It was so plain. The brother was so humble. And then his mom came on, and she blew me away even further. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, that's what this channel is going to turn into. Brethren, it's going to pick up. Faith is going to come in, and I'm going to just hand the keys over to somebody. And you'll never hear from me again, man. All right, here you go, the metaphysical meaning of this word right here, amana. Definition: constant, permanent integrity, a seal of verity, which is truth, a covenant. Historically, was a high mountain summit and a high mount or summit of the Antillibanus range in Song Solomon. Metaphysically, it means a high place in consciousness where we enter into the realization of a deeper union with our indwelling Creator God. Okay, I know it says Christ there. I'm substituting. A deeper union with our indwelling Creator God. Our what? Our bridegroom. Our bridegroom. A deeper union with our indwelling Creator God, our bridegroom, than we have known before. We get a clearer understanding of His promises and covenant, and the Creator God becomes to us such a source of constancy and integrity. Constant, permanent integrity, a seal of verity, which is true. That we experience the joy and the rapture that are symbolized in the 4th chapter of the Song of Solomon. Okay, so to make a long story short, it says it's a high place in the consciousness where we enter into the realization of a deeper union with our Creator God. Okay, just to make a long story short. All right. So I know that my sister, she gave me another metaphysical word. So let's look at that. And the other word that she gave, today it's going to be good, man. Today it's going to be a knockout video. It's going to be knocked out, man. Just one good reading after another. Plenty of stuff if you want to talk about it. Plenty of stuff, man. And I'm going to start doing it more often. Okay, I think she only gave me one word. All right, she gave me one word. One word for today. One metaphysical word. Okay, she gave me one metaphysical word. Okay, so there's my room. So again, brethren, we are open closed society. We're open. Anybody, whoever, man. We crave anyone who they find their spiritual self. You know what? Me, I desperately want to be around brethren. I mean, you see the world, they want to be around their own kind too. When you throw a party, everybody shows up, man. You throw a party, I want them to throw a party too. Man, that's one party I would love. Boy, I would love to go to that. Can you imagine 1 billion trillion people of your kind? Can you imagine the phone numbers you would get? The sisters there, Now I know I'm being silly, but I'm just saying, man, can you imagine? Can you think of it? If you can't dream, man, what are you spiritual for? If you can't dream, this ain't gonna work for you, man. Let me see, Dave. He's saying something. He said, "Don't forget to put the link in for Brother Daryl." He said he don't have a room. He said you don't have a room. I think he said he had to open his page back up, Facebook, or he don't have no channel on YouTube, brother. But if I get it, I'll put it up. All right. So anyway, that's going to be it for my room ministries and the monologue. Now it's time for, man, I'm just going to hang out in my room today and do my best to bless you, brother. Really bless you, brother. Now, what I'm going to do is what I did is I posted a whole lot of chapters from the Radiance Anthology. Now, just make a screenshot of this, okay? I'm going to show you the preface so you can get an idea. Let me see. Is that going to work? Let me make it bigger. You can't see it if I make it bigger. So let me go back to the old screen. All right. Now make a screenshot of that so you can get a good idea of what I'm sharing from. Now, basically, the understanding that I got was that these are like angel communions. It has an angel anointing on it. Angel anointing on it. So, and plus, when I start reading, you should be able to get vibrations. You should be able to, when you read it, it should bless your soul because there ain't nothing to fear. It's no kookiness. It's just see, cause we in the reality right now. Let me see. StreamYard link. Put the StreamYard link. StreamYard link. Hold on. You put the link in the room. That's one thing you can count on, man. I'll always forget to do something. No. Okay, there's the StreamYard link. Matter of fact, well, okay, let me see. Dave, you say no. The link to your channel so he can come to stream it. Oh, oh man. Oh, oh shoot. I don't. You see, I don't. I. Oh, let me see. He already has it. He came in the other day. If I start trying to dance now, I might mess something up. I'll try. Let me see. Let me see. I have to go to. I got him here on Messenger. Right here. So let me put it. Put it in the Messenger. Okay, good. So now he got it. So let me see. If he's at work now, he got it. He can come in. I just did it. I didn't share the screen. So all right. Now we can go ahead. We can go forward now. So what the hell is this that I got on the screen now? That was my video. Okay, good enough. Here we are. All right. So what I did is I went on ahead and punched in a lot of chapters from the Radiance Anthology. Radiance Anthology. I punched in a bunch of chapters from Radiance Anthology in an effort to really, really bless you, brother, because that's what this is going to do. So may the Heavenly Father bless the reading of this word. Let me get it to where I can see both of you, the screen and the reading, so I can respond if somebody says something. Get it to where I can see. Okay, there we go. We home free. All right. So let me go back up to the reading. And may the Heavenly Father bless the reading of His Word. All right. Now, this particular chapter, let's see. Better stretch it a little bit. Stretch it a little bit. Now I can see the chat. I can see what I'm reading. All right. I'm good. Okay. Now, this particular chapter is called Home Free. And if I say something and any of y'all want to jump in, just if I say something and you want to comment, please feel free, man. That's what this channel is all about. I gotta share the tab. All right. So if I say something you want to jump in, hey man, feel free, man. That's what this is all about. It's about trying to get brethren involved, interactive. And like you gotta stretch the screen one more time. Stretch it, stretch that. And there we go. All right. So if you want to say something, you got the link, just jump right in. Now, this particular chapter is called Life is Awesome. And this is from Radiance Anthology. And it reads, recognize that life is everywhere. Recognize that life everywhere is Jehovah's presence. Joy wells up from, I got to close the blinds. The sunlight is hitting my screen. I got to close the blinds. That's the blare. There's a blare. It's making it so I can't read. Nice sunny day out, man. Close these. Close this one. All right, now I'm good. It says, recognize that life everywhere is Jehovah's presence. Joy wells up from our hearts. Joy wells up from our hearts when this awareness is opened to the mind. Behold, the exuberant growing the exuberant growing the exuberant growing verdure, the trees so tall and strong, reaching up to the azure sky filled with golden sun rays. Listen to the chatter of the wee feathered beings. Watch their ever busy flights through trees and shrubs, never getting confused as to their landing spots, whether in the topmost branches of the tallest trees or in the shrubbery close to the Mother Earth. The Almighty is present, lives, moves, and breathes through all creation. The miracle of life is awesome. We ask how it all began. What is the purpose of life? Why are we here? Earth is only a tiny planet in the small solar system. Myriads of solar systems exist in the cosmos, all moving smoothly on their special course. No traffic jams, no stop and go lights. Each thy perfect creation, O Creator. Here we sit meditating, trying to express our overwhelming awareness and awe of life, from the tiniest of insects to the mightiest of angelic human souls. O Almighty One, will man ever understand thy works? All right. That was called Life is Awesome. Here's another chapter out of the Radiance Theology. It says about squabbles. It says, even members of a family who love one another may squabble with each other at times. They make mistakes and say and do things that cause upset feelings. Often, hurt feelings can be talked out of existence, and they can be dissolved by self-examination, by uncovering one's own faults and idiosyncrasies that annoy people, by admitting that you are yourself partly to blame for being upset. Becoming angry is not the answer. Anger is self-defeating and self-destructive. Cast out anger as quickly as you can. Thinking of the people who have annoyed you, pray for the Creator thusly: purify me and pour thy love through me to bless them. You are being challenged every day to maintain your poise and to be good natured, forgive and forget. All right, squabbles. Here's another one. Letting go. Just got to be made bigger. Oh, shoot, man. You can't see that probably. I should have sent it to my mail because I can't make the lettering bigger. I don't have time to send it to, shoot, man. I can't make the lettering. Doggone it. I can't make the lettering any bigger. Okay, brother, I can't make the lettering any bigger. I'm not going to use Facebook the next time. I'm going to use a file where I can make the lettering bigger. See if I can do it right now. Matter of fact, everybody bear with me. I'm going to see if I can make this a file. Let me see if I can make this a file, send it to my mail, and then I'll be able to make the screen bigger. Hold on a second. Let me do a little dance here. Let me do a little dance. I don't think this is going to work either, but I'm going to try. I know that it's better if I could make it bigger and you can read along. Only thing is it's not showing up. Oh, it's still loading. Eric, just bear with me 1 second because I want you to be able to read along. I'm trying to make it I want to make it a bigger file. I got like a couple seconds left. And then I'm going to open it up. It's lettering is real small. I don't know if the way I have it right now is okay. Let me know in the chat. I'm not looking at the screen right now. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. Check this out. Look at this. Yes, that's what I want right there. Okay, so we home free now. There we go. All right. How's that? Is that better? See? Spirit to help you out, man. Yep, Dave. KC and the Sunshine Band. Do a little dance. All right. Now we home free, brother. Look at that. See? I can scroll all the way. Oh, but I might have to do it for the next one too, and the ones after that. Oh shoot. Oh well. Let's just struggle through it. All right. This says letting go. This chapter is from Radiance Anthology. It says, and it's called Letting Go. It says, when you find tension, make sure I can everybody can see that, right? The lettering is big enough. It's big enough, right? Type 1 if you can hear it. Or it's not hear it, but see it. That can be seen, right? If you can see it, type 1. Thanks, Jamia. All right, good enough. It says, when you find tension or anxiety building up in you, affirm your oneness with the Creator. Affirm that He is present and in control. Talk directly to Him, as in prayer. Surrender your will and desires to Him. Listen for His inspiration, admitting that as a mortal mind, you cannot see the highest light and the best solutions to problems. In your communion with the Creator, be willing to accept whatever comes upon you or upon others close to you. If it is trouble, sorrow, or pain, determine that you will bear it and help others bear it. In the awareness of the Father's love, wisdom, and power, know that all things are working for good and that your faith in this truth helps you to be an instrument of the Creator in carrying out His purpose. Sometimes it is only little irritations or mishaps that make you tense, or it is work ahead of you needing to be done, and you feel this pressure and wonder if you will be able to find time and energy to do it. All these little disturbances and anxieties can be relaxed through letting go and communion with the Creator. His high raised gods and goddesses are calm as they view the turbulence, destruction, and disorder of the mortal world. The angels with you are poised in the awareness of his rulership and love. You can be one with them in this higher awareness through directing your conscious mind in that direction. Letting go or surrendering in this manner is not to be construed, mean that you are to cease striving as a soul. You are letting go of the lesser self and its hindering through well intentioned efforts which produce strain and weariness. The soul never needs to let go, for it is nothing to let go of. With this creator, it is eternally giving and in its giving rejoicing. So many things are out of your control, and so many things are not important enough to be concerned about. The darkness of the world is not the fault of any of you, nor a problem for you to take upon your shoulders mentally and in separateness from your creator. Your whole faith should be that the Almighty is sharing or Almighty is handling it, and that you are being shown your part in his plan as you keep listening for his inspiration. All right, good enough. So let's go to the next chapter. Go to the next chapter. See, that was called letting go. So let's go to the next chapter. Spiritual hygiene. Okay, that's not, I got to do the same with this. All right, let me save it. Let me do a little dance on this. Get this out of the way. This is called spiritual hygiene. Spiritual hygiene. All right, spiritual hygiene. 1 second, brethren. I got to make a file out of it. And oh boy, it's doing it the wrong way. It's doing it the wrong way. Okay, I got to work with this. Let's do it like this. But I don't know. Let's see. Well, I got to do some dancing with this. All right. Got to do a little dance with this now. Hold on a second. Okay. 1 second, brother. One second. Okay, this one's going to fight me. It didn't make it the file that I wanted. Shoot. This didn't make the file that I wanted it to make. So what I'm going to have to do is, let's see, save image as. I won't, this ain't going to happen again because I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do something different. The next time, I promise I'll make these images bigger where I won't have to go through all this embarrassment. Let's see. Bear with me, bear with me. Doggone it. Open it. Let's see. Okay, I can't be doing this. Okay, now what? Uh, okay, what's on the screen now? You can't. Nobody can read that, right? You can. I know that it's small, but can anyone see what's on the screen? Can you? Even though the lettering is tiny, can it be read? Can it be read? Type of one, if it can be read. It's called spiritual hygiene. I can't make it bigger than what it is on the screen. Type a zero if it can be read. Oh, it can be read, Elijah. Okay. All right. Let me work with it. It looks kind of small, but let me just go ahead. I have to work with it for now. So this is called spiritual hygiene. It says, let me see what Shanice's got real quick. She said, "Get with Brother Sela or Kyles and they can help. I'm sure." No, I know how to do it. I got to send it to the mail, my mail, and that'll make the type of file that I need to make it bigger and to move it up and down. This particular time, I sent it to my room on Facebook, and you can't make it. You can make it bigger, but you can't scroll it. So this is just a one-time deal. I messed up. It's on me. So I'm going to have to try to fight through it. So let me go ahead and do the read it. It says spiritual hygiene. It says cleanliness of body is one of the essentials of good health and even of good breeding. Who is there who does not bathe daily and accept as a natural thing that he or she should be clean? Indeed, as a race, we have become clean. It says, with all this attention to our physical bodies, how much attention do we give to our souls? How much time do we spend cleaning our minds and spirits? How many baths do we give our spirits? If the truth were known, practically really no one really thinks of his spirit as being soiled. But if he could see his aura after he has been thinking destructive thoughts, or if he could see his spirit after a day spent in the dark and disturbing atmosphere of a city, he would want to plunge his spirit into some cleansing, purifying bath. It says, granted that we want to keep our spirits clean and pure, granted we want our spirits to shine like burnished gold and polished diamonds. What cleansing agents are we? What cleansing agents are we to use to obtain the results we desire? The soap, the water, the brush, and the sponge are love. Bathing in love is just as important to the spirit as bathing in water is to the body. It says cleansing the mind by generating loving thoughts is as essential to the spirit as washing the body with soap and water, purifying the spirit by sending forth loving vibrations to all humanity is as essential to the spirit as are all the necessities of grooming the physical body. The truly attractive personality is the one who is clean in body and mind and soul. All of us should remember every morning when we get up that it is just as important for us to have morning bath and a morning bath of love and goodwill as a morning bath of soap and water. Spiritual hygiene is just as essential to our physical well-being as is physical hygiene. For frequent baths of love will purify our minds, and a clean mind helps to keep the body clean and healthy. If you're proud of your healthy body, how much more important is it for you to be proud of your soul and to keep it sparkling bright and glowing with love for all humanity? Okay, so that's that. Let's try the next one. That was called spiritual hygiene. Let's go to the next one. Spiritual hygiene. The next one. Lines of light. Lines of light. Lines of light. It says lightning is a powerful form of energy, concentrated and dangerous. The power of lightning is nothing compared to the lines of light that reach the earth from the higher plateau. These lines of light don't carry the deadly qualities of lightning, but the force is ever there and can be disturbing the lower spirits. Think of the power of a lightning bolt and magnify it 1,000-fold, yet it still is only a small portion of the energy in a line of light. The line of light brings protection as well as being a channel for travel from one realm to another. Those that use it are advanced enough to know its many aspects, its strengths and capabilities. Some people, while still on Earth, have the potential to rise under controlled conditions to a higher plateau. There they will be shown the ways and means of life in the spirit world. This will only happen, however, during advanced study. Random travel in the spirit world will not be safe, but in the force field of a line of light, safety is assured. As the lines build and become more numerous, travel will be easier. There are countless numbers that can see and travel in spirit on the lower planes. It is the rare one indeed who can travel to the second resurrection plateau. This fact will change as soon as more dedicated and developed souls emerge. The lines of light are being established and lessons are being prepared. The students of light will soon be taking new steps in new worlds of awareness for the betterment of their efforts to help transform this world. I think that's talking to us. That's talking to Faithists. I think the time is now that this is talking to us. It's talking to and talking about an increase in energy, spiritual energy. Sounds like this is telling us what's the time that we are, as we're in the cosmic era, an increase in our energy, our abilities. It says the students of light at the bottom, the students of light will soon be taking new steps in new worlds of awareness for the betterment of their efforts to help transform this world. Because the Creator, He's going to make it, He's going to put a vibration on the world where it's time to grow up and stop killing and bombing one another. I mean, it's going to be for real this time, where we're going to finally get it, man, that the only way we can make it work is to have an attitude of empathy, of compassion, love for our brethren that is for real, that make us want to stop trying to dominate one another, trying to get conquest and be so selfish. That spirit is going to sweep the world. Only problem is, I perceive that we're going to have to see man at his worst, man. We're going to have, before we could really, I think the world is really going to have to see man at his absolute worst before he finally gets it through his thick skull, man, that if we don't change, if we don't start doing things differently, we can't, well, we're going to make it. The Creator, his, that's the good thing. He's going to make it. We're going to make it. We're going to have enough of ourselves that the whole world is going to be, it's going to be screaming for another way to live with each other. That's the whole picture right there. That's all it is. That's all it is right there. That's all it is right there, man. That's the whole program. And so you, brethren, you just coming in first, like forerunners. That's all we are. And we're going to get more and more added to our number as our reality go on. Now, again, I realize the screen, the lettering is kind of small. This ain't going to happen again because I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to use a different way the next time. Just bear with me for this video, and it'll be better next time. Now, let me see. I got it so where I can't see the screen. So I'm going to do it like this. Push it over there. Push more of it over there. All right, this is called I Will to Grow. How you doing, Samisha? Good to see you, sis. Glad you're here. Thanks for joining us. All right, this part is called, let's see, let me make this a little smaller. A little smaller. All right, this is called A Will to Grow. I will to grow. I will to grow. It says, where do I stand? What is my attitude toward life? I am a divine immortal soul, one with my Creator who is all wise, all loving, all powerful. As I affirm the truth of my being, the benevolent forces of the Creator support me. So we have to receive it. What is my? I'm repeating what I just read. It says, "What is my attitude toward life?" He says, "I am a divine immortal soul, one with my Creator, who is all wise, all loving, all powerful." And then he says, "As I affirm the truth of my being, the benevolent, as I affirm, as I agree, as I believe the truth of my being." If I believe this, it's saying the benevolent forces of the Creator support me. If I believe these things, if I receive these things, it says the benevolent forces of the Creator support me, and the darkness and disturbances are cleansed from my nature. It says, I recognize and give faith to the Creator who is present with me at all times. The energy I use in all my activities is the Creator's energy in me. The life of my body is His life. My breath is His breath. All gifts I may possess are His gifts. I love that. That's why I can't none of us brag or boast. Like, you know, we got something to be proud of. If you smart, that's the Creator. That's not you. If you're not so smart, that's the Creator. That's not you. You didn't do it. That's where you are where He want you. So let's cut out the bragging and boasting and give all credit to the Creator. Let's just cut it out, man. You know, it says, I am determined to express only good thoughts and good works. I will be an instrument of light and help bring peace and goodwill on earth. I know I have shortcomings, but I have faith that the Creator inspires me and acts through me effectively, and that I will grow in the qualities and capabilities I lack. As opposition rises up against my purpose, I may feel further darkness and disturbance within my nature. But with the Creator's help, I will rise above it. It is His will that the soul shall be victorious. It is His will that the soul shall be victorious. Nothing can thwart it. In the midst of every troubling condition or situation, I give recognition, praise, and thanks to the Creator. I affirm that He is present and in control, and that all things work to further His purpose of soul liberation. All things work to serve His purpose of soul liberation. I pray to my Creator daily, not asking anything for self, but wanting to know how I can serve Him best. I talk with him about my problems and try to understand his wisdom. I question him about all things wherein I need light, having faith that his voice speaks within my soul. I unite in purpose with others here on earth and feel I'm one with millions of beings of light on the unseen side of life. I realize that in such unity of effort, awakened souls can bring about a transformation of the whole world. For that is the purpose of the Creator in these times. With Him, mankind can do away with all war, crime, poverty, disease, ignorance on earth. All right. That was Radiance Anthology called I Will to Grow. I Will to Grow. And then another chapter, Radiance Anthology, says we are the cause. It says the world needs thee in this day and age, Jehovah, as never before. Thy presence is here with us, and all of us in all creation. Why is it so hidden from mankind? Why is darkness able to prevail and take over in so many places? Why can't thy angels protect thy innocent little ones when they haven't done anything to deserve brutality and pain? That is the question of most minds everywhere. We know there is no death, that the little ones who die live on, that angels minister to them on the other side. But it is still not right that they are deprived of their earthly existence and that loving parents are torn with grief. Many others are dying all over the world with starvation, deprivation, mostly innocent children. This problem must be solved by the soul awakening of all mankind. Mankind has the power within it to solve all problems. Jehovah is present and responds to every thought and feeling. Check that out. Read it again. It said Jehovah is present and responds to every thought and feeling. Jehovah is present and responds to every thought and feeling. Jehovah is present and responds to every thought and feeling. He does not create these bad conditions. We do. It is not his will or God's will, as they say. He loves all his children. Man, you Hebrew Israelites, somebody, man, you better stop with that slamming them against the ground stuff. You better stop. Somebody better stop them. Somebody. He loves all his children and will make a beautiful world when we turn to him for the solution to problems. Be co-creators with him and his angels, and you will make a pathway of light to dissolve away the darkness and free souls from this spiritual darkness that breeds evil, suffering on earth. Somebody better tell the Hebrew Israelites. Somebody better tell them, man. But this chapter here says, all can help, from Radiance Anthology. All can help. There is so much misery in the world that many of us are intensely desiring to be channels for the angel hosts who will come to earth to liberate the people from the blanket of self. We want to bring awakening to all minds so that every person will know that he has been born to love, to be considerate to all others, to be outgoing and sharing. Listen to that. I got to read that again. It says, we want to bring awakening to all minds so that they're talking to everybody looking at this video. He's talking to you. Don't look at nobody else. Look, he's talking to you. He said, we want to bring awakening to all minds. That's you. So that every person will know that he has been born to love, to be considerate to all others, to be outgoing and sharing. There are so many tragedies in life, so many sick minds expressing hatred. We want to be open channels where Jehovah host to lift and liberate our earth from the causes of all these atrocities. Every breath we breathe in awareness with our Creator opens our being for channeling the work of the host of light. Read that again. It says, every breath we breathe in awareness, when you're thinking of the Creator as you breathe, it says you are opening your channel. When we open up, when we breathe and we do it in awareness to the Creator, it says we are opening our being for channeling the work of the host of light, meaning you're going to get used. When you breathe, man, think of that. And you're doing it consciously of the Creator, you're going to get used. It says the era of freedom for all has dawned. How do you like that, Cosmin Era? Era of freedom for all has dawned. Cosmin is awakening the hearts and minds of mankind to recognize that all are born to love one another, help each other, and to be at peace, man. Sharing all things with each other, for all are one great family of souls destined to live together in love, doing the will of their mother, father, creator, inspired to build a new earth where all can grow and expand in the wonders of life everlasting. And that will conclude the reading of his word. That's all I have uploaded. I'm going to make sure that I won't make the same mistake that I did. I think I read this. I don't know, but let me see. Let me just go ahead and read it again. This is called the inevitable descent or ascent. Now, the inevitable ascent. It says, across the barrier of light and darkness, mighty armies of the Creator's hosts are waiting for souls to awaken, to transcend, to cross this invisible barrier and start their upward ascent. The army of love prays and lends a helping hand. To the awakening souls lost in the dark, watch for that spark of light. Wherever there is light, we are present. Even in the darkest of hells, we are there, laboring to raise the chaotic souls upward. Sometimes with good luck, sometimes with very little success. But we keep on laboring, for it is the Creator's will. How do you value the ascension of the soul? How much labor is it worth? Apparently, to the Creator, any amount of labor and any time worth the effort, if a lost soul could be guided on the upward path. Cheer up, friends. We are here laboring on your behalf right now. Can't you feel our presence? Can't you sense the uphill ascent you and we are going to make together? It's going to be a long climb and will test your stamina to the full. The reward is so satisfying. The reward is so satisfying, though, that you won't mind the long climb at all. When you were on top of the mountain, did you regret the time and energy you spent to get there? This is a similar journey, though much longer, and differs significantly in one aspect. After you've made the long climb up, you do not have to descend again. See that? One time deal, man. Unless you so inclined, you want to fall down into the vomit. The Creator created all to be on an upward path. Temporary backslides are just the spice of life to prevent life from becoming monotonous and boring. The Creator also designs tests to test our abilities to withstand hardship and adverse conditions, though He never gives test. He never gives test or beyond our capabilities. Strive hard to be the most perfect soul you can be. Strive hard, brother. Strive hard, man. It's a one-time deal. We on the earth, brother, sister. Strive hard. Strive hard, man. Report all your development and hear our happy laughter and sincere congratulations. They looking at us. They watching us. They pulling for us. They saying, don't lose faith, man. Don't lose faith. Don't lose faith, man. We right here. We waiting on. We with you. We with you, brother. Now, I think that let's see. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna read this. I think I already covered it. Soul's awakening. I'm gonna read it. It says, words of praise and thanks to the Creator are always appropriate. Words of praise and thanks to the Creator are always appropriate. Look back at all the good things that have happened in your life. Even what you thought to be bad experiences are now seen to be good for you. You have learned from them. You have matured. Good is happening now. More good lies ahead. The future is bright. The creative plan for the world is progressing. Be of good cheer. The world is being cleansed of its darkness. Souls are coming awake and are responding to the light of cosmic. People are beginning to see the need for changing themselves, for being kinder, more loving, more harmonious, more active in doing good for one another, more tolerant, patient, understanding and forgiving more, open-minded about differences of race and religion, more willing to throw off their narrow, limited points of view. The desperate, the afflicted, the victims of crimes and violence are being blessed by angelic light, power, and love. They are being given help from the host of the Almighty that stirs their souls and sustains them, the qualities needed for their survival, giving them faith in the supreme power, guiding their destinies, furthering their evolvement toward freedom, justice, and a more peaceful, orderly existence. Millions of angelic beings are involved in the work of soul liberation now taking place on earth. Rejoice that you can get out of bed each morning with a purpose, knowing that you have work to do, good work that will help others or help the whole world. Imagine how you would feel without purpose, without work to do. There are people who are in this predicament who are without any good reason for living. How fortunate you are. Never let yourself feel bored or feel that your life is dull. You should have been given the great boon of work to do. You have been given the great boon of work to do, a means of expressing your talents and powers. See? Express each one of you can do something that no other brother, sister can do. Talking about sharing the light. You can put your own flavor on the light for the profiting of everybody who hears you. Somebody's going to like your flavor and they're going to come into the light that way. That's why I got those links. The links in the description area. You can choose what type of flavor the brother gives you the light. See, the creator, he does that type of thing. He works with you, your spirit. See, you can do it how you like it. And spread and give good and glory and honor to the creator God. You can do it. You put your own flavor on it. Somebody's going to like it. If you had nothing else, this alone will sustain you in spirit. Let me read that again. It says, how fortunate you are. Never let yourself feel bored or feel your life is dull. You have been given the great boon of work to do, a means of expressing your talents and powers. Expressing your talents and powers. If you had nothing else, this alone would sustain you in spirit. See? Because when you I remember my mom used to always say, when you enjoy what you're doing, you are not working. See? See? When you enjoy what you are doing, man, you are not working. It says, if you had nothing else, this alone will sustain you in spirit, meaning spreading the light according to your own over your own character, your own spirit. You can do it your way, and you'll be able to reach somebody. It says you can be surfeited, which is satisfied with pleasure, but not with work. It says you can be satisfied with pleasure, but not with work. Brother, I know what that means, man. I used to hate to go to work. Man, I hated to go to work, man. And I was making a lot of money, but I just couldn't stand it. I used to pray every day to stop. And it took me a couple of years, and then the Creator did it, man. I'll never forget my last day of work. And I knew it was. I'll never forget it, man. It says, pleasure is also a part. It says, let me read that again. It says, you can be surfeited, which is satisfied with pleasure. See, the Creator is saying, He gave you a spirit. You got characteristics. You got likes. You got dislikes. And the light, it fits all. It can all be fitted within your spirit, your character, how you want to present it. See? And you're going to do it so well that you're going to reach people. You're going to reach them. Somebody's going to like your flavor, and they're going to keep eating it. You know, that's why I got all them links in the description area, and you can choose what flavor the brother or sister is bringing it to you. See, that's the Creator. He giving you, he letting you choose how you want to do it. Because that's what's going to be your biggest motivation. See, he says, you can be surfeited, you can be satisfied with pleasure, but not when you look at it as work. You think I would be doing these videos every day if it was like work? Not me. There's got to be, it's got to be, I have to enjoy this. Matter of fact, I need this more than it needs me to do these videos. I need you, brethren, more than you need me. See, that's the way it works for me. It says, of course, rest and recreation are necessary. Rest and recreation are necessary. It says, pleasure is also a part of life, but let it all come together. Let it all be one great form of service to the Creator. The pleasures of the Spirit are to be preferred to those of the world. As you grow strong in soul, love, and joy of being, as you grow strong in soul, love, and joy of being are in everything you do. And the pleasures of the world cease to be needed. There it is right there. In other words, you home free, man. If you can receive the light, man, Oh, we got Daryl here. All right, brother. It's good to see you, man. Good to see you, brother. I'm glad you're here, man. We had a good old time, man. Good old time reading, just blessing our soul, man. Man, you gotta love that. Creator, he say the best for last. See, the pleasures of the Spirit are to be preferred to those of the world. See, that's why the world is going to stop. It's going to stop propagating. It's going to stop propagating, right, Dave? It's going to stop propagating because the light is going to spread, and men are going to say, hey, it reminds me of that story in the gospel of the wine, how The man said, every man at his, uh, he brings out the wine, the best wine first, and then the bad wine second. It said, and he was talking to Messiah, or yeah, then he was talking to Messiah. He said, but you have brought out the best wine last, or something like that. So it's like this reading, well, you know what I mean. We read some chapters, but this is like the best one. It's going to be the last one I'm going to read for today. But it said, pleasure is also a part of life, but let it all come together. Let it all be one great form of service to the Creator. Have a good attitude, man. Love it. Love what you're doing. Love it, man. That's the only way that I can do this. I'm a brother, man. I never like to work. If my brother is listening, he'll tell you, man. But it's different when you fall in love. It's different. You can't stop. You cannot stop, man. You just get into a relationship and you thinking about each other day and night. And terrible things after a couple of years, and you grow old, and you don't want nobody no more. It's a terrible thing. But with the light, when it hits you, it's like, I love the part of the Bible where it say, don't eat like the pig. And I'm guilty, man. And I know that reading I did the other day, I feel like it was talking to me like, you need to, I feel like that reading I did the other day, I felt like it was speaking to me like, now I could be wrong, man, but I feel like it was saying that you shouldn't, I don't know how to say this, but you shouldn't try to go too hard. Even though it says right here, strive hard. I think that there's a way to strive hard, man, but not to, I don't know how to say it. I think that what I read yesterday, it talked about the spirits that infested the brother who was trying to share. And basically, it was causing physical ills. Y'all remember that? I don't know if y'all remember that. It was the story I was reading from. It had something to do with earthbound spirits. How they can drive. It seems like they can drive a brother too hard. Can drive me. I don't mind. My mind says I want to work myself to death in the light. I mean, I just feel like that, but that might not be wise. From what I read the other day about earthbound spirits and educate spirits, from the reading, the lesson I got from that might not be wise. The problem is that this is an addiction for me. And I do know that in the past, I'm pretty sure that the Creator, He may allow you. Now, this really happened to me, and the lesson I got from it was like the Creator. He might have been saying, "Yaquab, I want you to take intermittent breaks, and then I wouldn't do it, and so He put me in the emergency room for a couple of weeks." In the ICU, in the ICU, in the ICU. And here I am, I'm doing the same thing. And I don't want to speak that type of thing on myself. But it's like at the moment, I cannot stop. Just cannot stop, man, because this is just too good to read, to try to share things that will bless brethren's soul. You just can't get no better than that. Can't get no better than that, man. And then even the OAHSPE, even it says we're going to stop propagating. Men are going to love the spiritual so much. Can you imagine that? Or do I have it wrong? You know? That will conclude the reading. Let me read this. Let me read it one more time. The bottom paragraph, it says, the pleasures of the spirit are to be preferred to those of the world. It says, as you grow strong in soul, love and joy of being are in everything you do, and the pleasures of the world cease to be needed. How do you like that, man? Excuse me. How do you like that? That was one hell of a word. What one hell of a video reading that stuff. Man, that blessed my soul. So that will conclude the reading of the word. I'll open it up. If anyone wants to come in and say anything, please. Let me put the link in the room again, just so that if someone wants to, you have any thoughts on what I have read, something you want to share, please feel free. You put the link in the room. And wow, man, I love it. I love it. You know, from the thing that I seem to be getting constant downloads on is that, and I don't know, maybe it was my own mind about April 8th, but to me, that was like a starter pistol, started signifying the beginning of a race that, like the creator is saying, that ready, set, go. And we, you know, the OAHSPE has said that from now on, I think that it's always been that case, but I perceive that our numbers are going to grow, are going to pick up, and we are going to take off. I think that if I look at geopolitically what's going on, you brother know that by the time this video is even over with, we could be in a world war. Now, I don't say that to scare anybody or to make anybody afraid, but I only mention it because it appears that there's a change, and people. From what I read, when I read the OAHSPE, it's like the creator is saying how he's going to do things is he's going to use you, brethren, to make the world envious of how we come into a blessing, and the world um, does not. If I'm not mistaken, you know. So I think, you know, the creator is going to he's going to honor their free will. Didn't you brothers love the part about the babies? The babies, you know, you hear a lot about the babies dying over there in Gaza. A lot of children dying, man. You know, I mean, I know you brother knew it before, but the part we read in Radiance Anthology, talking about the children, that the angels, they come get them and care for them. It's a tragedy that they don't experience earthly life, though, but they get cared for. And not all you see is a bunch of images, brother getting blown up. Oh, yes. Oh, you bless my soul, brother Reggie Upshaw. Hey, can you, brethren, show him some love? He lost his dad a couple days ago. Is there something somebody can say to him? Can somebody say something to the brother? He's got a heavy heart, man. Can somebody show some love to the brother? The brother is a star, man. That brother is a jazz singer for your behind. But can someone show the brother some love? He lost his dad a couple days ago. He said, just turn into brother. I just want to let you know you got my number. You got my number, man. You know, all I can do is if you want to talk, man, is listen to you, really. I don't have no words. I couldn't. I mean, I lost my parents a year apart on the same day. And I just, it's a crushing thing, you know. And all I can say, brother, is I'm with you. That's all I can say to you, brother. It says, "This is such a wonderful paragraph, a gift for me to stumble into at this point in time." Yeah, I know what you mean, this point in time. Yeah. I just want to tell you I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. You're going to see your dad again. I know you don't want me focusing on you in the video, but I just want to let you know I'm with you, man. If you want to share, you want to get on and say a word, or how you doing, feel free. Feel welcome, man. It said the Most High. You say the Most High showed me love, right? You say the Most High showed me love right now by me turning on the channel and reading this. All praises. Good. I'm glad. I'm just glad you came, bro. Sometimes, hey man, look here. When life hits you, man, you need to be. See, a lot of guys, they tend to go in their shell. When you get hit like that, a lot of guys go into their shell, man. They don't get around nobody. They won't receive no love, man. Okay, maybe not you, but I know that I was that way in the world. That's why it was really hard for me to hold a girlfriend, because I just could not open up, man, and start talking and express yourself, you know. I just could not do it. But now I do it pretty much on video all day, and it's therapeutic. So sometimes brothers, man, women, they let it all hang out, man. When they going through grief, that's what you love about them. But brother, I'm just saying, I'm with you, man. You got my number. I'm with you. All right. So anyway, so we were talking tonight. I read from the book called Radiance Anthology. It's a book called Radiance Anthology. And so it's a book. It's got it does have an anointing on it. From what I understand, there are angel sources that help write this book. Angel sources. And not only that, but I forget what I was going to say. Um, there's a delay. There's like a delay, brother. The chat, it has like I don't know how long delay. So I don't know what you're responding to. I think you say, I know. Thank you. I think you're responding to when I was saying uh, that us needing brethren, or me saying that if you need to reach out. But this thing has like a delay. So, hey, Daryl, I'm going to force you to come in, man. If I got you, I'm gonna start forcing some of you, brethren, to come in and give a word. Hey, I sent you my email link to send me that poem, so I can, with your permission, I can put it in my. If you give me your permission, I'll put it in my book. I'll credit you and put it in my book. So, hey, look, man, I ain't gonna let you, brother, make me close the video this early, man. Somebody gonna take the mic. Elijah, I'll call on you. Jamia, somebody better get on here and share, man. I'll keep y'all in this room. I'll keep you in here, man. Somebody better come on. Come on and give a word. Yeah, but I love. Oh man, I love that part about the children. See, I was reading something where it talked about the spiritual realm, and it talked about a library where you could learn anything that could even come to your mind. A library, man. You could look at history. You could look at the past. You could look at the present. I don't know if it mentioned the future. You could look into your life before you were born, some type of library in the spiritual. You read about the Ethereum hosts, man, and the OAHSPE. I mean, they got, now you see why they got attitudes that are out of this world. Out of this world, man. But all right, well, shoot, man, y'all gonna make me close the video this early, man. That's all right. We went kind of long yesterday, anyways. Break would be good. But that's the best I can do for right now, man. Thank you, brother, for coming in. Oh, let's see. Dave, he's got something. He said, Sister Samisha, you did really well on Brother Sam Neater. Hey, what are you talking about, Dave? What? She was on Sam Neater? When was this? I'd like to see that. What was she talking about? Well, if it's on Sam Neater, I can just go to his channel and is she in is it the most recent video? Samisha? Okay, good. I want to check it out. What was it, some type of dialogue or something? Or I'll check it out. Hey, look, man, you brethren, you bless my soul. You brethren bless my soul, man. Want to thank you for blessing the brother's soul. Good time to go ahead and close the video. So, Brother Reg, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, Reg. Come into the room, brother. Let yourself get ministered to. Click on the link. Don't let yourself, let them minister to you and get yourself good and strong. Not that you're not already, brother, but let a brother try to minister to you. Oh, how she became a faithless? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out, man. All right, good enough. That's the best I can do for now, brother. Want to give thanks, Heavenly Father, Earthly Mother, for this incredible opportunity to be a light while I'm in this reality. Blessing my soul, brethren coming in, having fellowship. Blessing my soul. Pray that we're counted worthy to escape the things coming on the earth. And until I see you, brethren, again on video, peace, love, light be unto you. Shalom.